I'm standing in the hall at Noorilim Estate, a short drive north of Melbourne, and it's the venue for a wonderful display of sculptures owned by Mr. Rodney Menzies. The sculpture exhibition includes some of the biggest names of Australian art, but also we are able to show some of the greatest names of international sculpture as well. When you put him alongside Cézanne and Gauguin and Van Gogh, the most important, these are the key names of modernism. Rodin's work is integral to that, and his historical importance is undenied by anyone. He is a towering figure in modern art and a towering figure in sculpture. The most important sculptor of modern art, and possibly, arguably, the most important sculptor ever. And it's a delight for us to be able to present this important sculpture, and it's a life-sized figure drawn from The Gates of Hell, which was Rodin's most significant contribution, really. It's his greatest monument. And this figure, there are 200 figures that go to making up The Gates of Hell, is an exceptionally fine example. But we also have a wonderful sculpture by Jean Arp, and between the two of them, these artists show the range of activities possible, the possibilities brought about by the advent of modernism. Aristide Maillol's brand of modernism is a reversion to classicism. He worked together with the Nubbies. He was a friend of Bonnard and Vuillard, and that intimism about his work still carries on in his sculptures, which are allegorical or symbolic figures. There's a sensuality there and this classical thing that's like they were created by gods. There's a Roman sensibility with Maillol, he was a very successful artist, and when you travel the world, you see his work in every museum. Jacques Lipchitz was born in Lithuania and went to Paris at an early age, where he became acquainted with Cubism, which was new. Picasso's first Cubist paintings were done in 1907, and Lipchitz was already making Cubist sculptures a few years later, in 1910. And through that period up until about 1920, he was the premier, the leading, and probably the most important exponent of Cubist sculpture. After working in Paris and living in France until the early 1920s, Jacques Lipchitz went to live in America, and his work then became widely collected outside Europe as well. And the item we have in our auction is one of the most beautiful and one of the most successful sculptures from his best period. The sculptures in the house and in the grounds will be on view in the lead up to our June 27th auction. We invite you to make an appointment to come and view them. I think you'll enjoy the experience.